Hello class 7 student, how are you all? I hope you all are fine and safe at your home. So today I am going to teach you the last part of chapter 9, respiration in organisms. So in our previous class we discussed about the respiration in animals and plants. And today I am going to teach you about breathing organs of the animals and difference between plants and animal respiration, and also doing a book activities. Alright, so student, take out your book and take one pencil with you. So open your book and read with me and open this part, breathing organs of animals. Alright, so in unicellular animal, what is the meaning of unicellular? Uni means one, cellular means one. So one cell organism is known as unicellular. For example, amoeba and paramecium. Okay, the spelling is wrong. The spelling is paramecium. Okay, so amoeba and paramecium and smaller multicellular organism. Multicellular यानी जिनकी सेल एक से ज़्यादा तो सेल से बनी है, but not a higher animal. So we called smaller multicellular organisms. Okay, so small multicellular organism, all the cell make up oxygen directly from the surrounding of the air or water and pass out carbon dioxide in the cellular manner. Because their whole body is made up with only one cell, so no specific organ is present inside their body, so they directly take oxygen from air or directly from the water and directly take out carbon dioxide from their single cell only. Alright, so very simple type of respiration occurs in the smaller animals. Okay, so among the advanced animal, there are basically three types of breathing. Okay, whenever we are studying in the higher animal, then they are breathing by the skin, means the outer covering of their body. Gills yani outer pocket like tissue are work best in the waters, and lungs in the pocket of tissue that best work in the air. In the air, the oxygen is 21%. How many percentage of oxygen is present in our atmosphere? 21% of oxygen present in our surrounding. Okay, or in the water, 0.5% at the temperature of normal body temperature, the 0.5% of oxygen present in the water. Alright students, so remember that and underline, oxygen is about 21% and in the water 0.5%. Alright, so all these gases exchange or breathing surface यानी skin, gills और lung have the following common feature. चाहे कोई भी animal हो, higher and lower, the same common point is they have a large surface area relative to the volume of the organism over which gases exchange take place rapidly. यानी चाहे वो गिल से ब्रीथिंग करें, चाहे स्किन से, चाहे लंग से, उनका वॉल्यूम लार्ज होता है ताकि इजीली गैसेस एक्सचेंज हो सके. दे आर थिन, सो दे आर शॉर्ट डिफ्यूजन पाथवे ओवर विच गैसेस कैन डिफ्यूज रैपिडली. यानी स्किन से होती है तो उनकी स्किन थिन होगी, गिल्स से होती है तो गिल्स थिन होंगे. इफ लंग्स होंगे तो लंग्स के अंदर जो एल्वेली या ब्लड वेसल्स होंगी, दे आर वेरी थिन, so easily transport or exchange of gases occur. Alright, and they have moist surface when gases can be dissolved first before they diffuse in or out. Okay, so gases जब alveoli air से blood में जाती है तो blood is a liquid medium. Skin से जाएगी तो skin कैसा होगा? Moist होगा. Gills होंगी तो वो कहाँ होती हैं? Water animal से. तो whenever the gases exchanges occur, the medium is moist. Clear? They have rich blood supply, so then more and more blood can exchange gas in one go. यानी एक बार में ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा गैसेस को वो एक्सचेंज कर सकते हैं, इसलिए ब्लड की सप्लाई उस एरिया में क्या होगी? ज़्यादा, चाहे वो गिल्स हो, चाहे स्किन हो और चाहे वो लंग्स हो. क्लियर? सो दीज आर द कॉमन फीचर फॉर ऑल द एनिमल्स विच ब्रीथ विद द स्किन और गिल्स और लंग्स. क्लियर? Now animals such as earthworm and leeches live in the smooth, thin, moist skin. Their skin is very smooth and always moist. okay, because they breathe with their skin. Okay, if their skin is dry, they cannot breathe, so all the time their skin get moist. Okay, and richly supply of blood to their skin because their skin is help in the exchange of gases. So their entire surface of body help in the exchange of the gases from starting to end. Okay, in some amphibians which live on both water and land. Okay, तो जब like a frog they having a gills and also moist skin, तो जब वो land पे होंगे तो moist skin से breathe करते हैं, and whenever they are inside the water वो अपने gills से breathing करते हैं. So the moist skin serve the same function. The fishes and other cannibal like tadpole larva of the frog, prawns, crabs, snail and freshwater unio respire through the gills. Alright. In bony fish, 4 pair of gills is pharynx means throat. Throat region होता है. Similarly in the fishes, this is the throat region. They having a flap like इस तरफ और एक इस तरफ, एक इस तरफ, एक इस तरफ. Alright. So along each gills arc is a double row of gill lamellae. Okay, इस तरीके से arrange होता है. One upper and lower, फिर again one upper and lower, arranged like a flap-like structure. Okay, and like a book of the pages of the book. जैसे books में pages होते हैं, like that. So each gill lamellae have gill plates. Look at this. This is the gill plate. Okay, each ये laminas है और each laminas पर क्या होती है? Gill plates होती है. And which is acute exchange surfaces. When surrounded by water, gill lamellae give the large surface area of exchange of gases. When someone take out the fish out from the fish, then the gill lamellae stuck together and gill collapse, so the fish suffocates. Okay, तो हम कहते हैं कि बाहर निकालो मर जाएगी, यानी fish को हमने water से बाहर निकाला है, then the fish is dead. What is the reason behind that? Because of the suffocation. Whenever your book is thrown inside the water, then the papers are rotating in the water. Similarly, their gills is floating in the water and the exchange of gases occur. But अगर हम एकदम wet book को बाहर निकालते हैं तो सारे pages क्या होंगे? चिपक जाएंगे. Similarly, whenever we putting out, when sometime we take out a fish from the water, then उसकी gills भी क्या होंगी? Water की supply नहीं होने की वजह से चिपक जाते हैं, and fishes cannot breathe by the collapse of the gills, so that fish will suffocate and after some time it's dead. Alright, student. So you know about the reason behind the fishes that coming out from the water. Okay, and the insects. Okay, the small insect like cockroaches, beetles, and have a branched respiratory tubes and tracheas and their branches. The smallest of the branches tube is called tracheoles. Okay, look at this picture. This is their body surface. This is called spherical hole-like structure. They are trachea. The trachea convert into tracheoles. Tracheas divide into tracheoles. Okay. They are in contact with the tissue of the body, and tracheal tubes open in the surface side of the body through pores sphericals. Okay, ये body का outer surface है जिसे हम spherical बोलते हैं, and these are the tissues. The spherical can open and close like wall. Okay, wall की तरह open and close होते हैं. The air moves from outside to inside by up and down movement of insect's body. जैसे हमारी body up and down होती है similarly. So this mechanism of oxygen supply is adequate in insect, which is small size animal, but is inadequate for animal in a large number of terrestrial vertebrates. पर vertebrates में ऐसा नहीं होता है. They have highly developed respiratory system, means lungs. Non-chordates यानी जिनकी backbone नहीं होती, which live in the pond snail, sac-like structure होता है lungs, जिनको हम pulmonary sac, यानी उनके lung properly develop नहीं होते, but lung-like structure is present, so we call them pulmonary sac. So snail and amphibian animals so have the comb-like gill called critidium for aquatic breathing and pulmonary sac for aerial breathing. So some animals like amphibians जो water में और earth पे भी रहते हैं, so they having the gills for the water उनको हम क्या बोलते हैं, क्रिटीनियम। और जब वो वाटर की जगह लैंड पर ब्रीथ करते हैं तो दे हैव ए पल्मोनरी सेट, जिसे हम क्या बोलेंगे, एरियल ब्रीथिंग ऑर्गन्स। ऑलराइट स्टूडेंट, सो इन द एनिमल्स we discussed about the small animals like amoeba and paramecium. Respiration occur by the body surface. Alright, similarly from going to the higher animals, okay, थोड़े से हम higher animals की तरफ जाते हैं, then they breathe with their moist skin, जैसे कि earthworm and beetles. When we going or higher animal like fishes, they are breathe with the gills, or amphibians they having the gills and pulmonary sacs, means primitive developed lungs. Okay, or if we are going to the vertebrates or higher animals like human beings, then they breathe with the help of lungs. Alright student, so we discussed the different organs of the animals for breathing. Alright student, very interesting topic. Okay, now demonstrate the role of insect spiracles. Take 2 cockroach and do the instruction below. Okay, take 1 beaker, इमर्ज द हेड। ओके, हमने सिर्फ कॉकरोच के हेड को किस पे डाला है, वाटर में, एंड रेस्ट द बॉडी रिमेनिंग आउटसाइड वाटर फॉर 2 to 3 मिनट। सिर्फ हेड पोर्शन को हमने इन किया है। नाउ होल्ड हेड एक्टिविटी, होल्ड हैंड ऑफ द सेकेंड कॉकरोच विथ फॉर्सेप आउट ऑफ द वाटर वेल रेस्ट ऑफ द बॉडी इज इमर्ज। यानी एक कॉकरोच का सिर्फ हमने हेड को पानी में डाला और एक कॉकरोच की पूरी बॉडी को हमने पानी डाला है, हेड को बाहर रख के। सो Which cockroach is die and why? तो हमने ऑब्जर्व किया कि बी कॉकरोच जो था, कॉकरोच बी इज डेड बिकॉज एयर होल कहाँ प्रेजेंट थे, इन द होल बॉडी। ओके, क्योंकि उनमें नोज नहीं होते। सो कॉकरोच का अगर हेड बाहर रखा है तो दे डू नॉट हैविंग अ नोज कि वो ब्रीथिंग करेंगे एंड अलाइव रहेंगे, बट ऑन देयर होल बॉडी हैविंग अ स्पैरिकल्स। ओके, तो हमने जब उनकी बॉडी को वाटर में डाल दिया तो दे कैन नॉट ब्रीथ। ऑलराइट, so air could not enter from their body for breathing. So cockroach of beaker A could survive because its continuous breathing even when its head was immersed in the water. Alright student, so now we differentiate between the plant respiration and animal respiration. So plants breathe whereas animals breathe where plants do not breathe like a whale. Okay, plants also breathe but they do not breathe like the animals. Exchange of carbon dioxide and oxygen in animals do not take place through stomata because later however exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide take place through stomata of leaves and lenticels of stem of the woody plants. Okay, so animal plants में क्या होता है, एक्सचेंज किसकी वजह से होता है, स्टोमेटा की वजह से, बट एनिमल में एक्सचेंज के लिए क्या होते हैं, लंग्स एंड डिफरेंट ऑर्गन्स आर प्रेजेंट। ऑलराइट, so now if you are not open your book, now go and take your book, we are doing the book activities. Alright, so do this book activity only inside your book. Okay, so what is utilized during respiration to release energy? हमें एनर्जी के लिए क्या चीज चाहिए होती है, we need a glucose. Alright, in which type of habitat do animals that respire through gills live? Gills वाले animals कहाँ रहते हैं, aquatic like fish. Which gas is released when human being respire? ह्यूमन बीइंग जब रेस्पायर करते हैं तो कौन सी गैस रिलीज करते हैं, रिलीज मीन्स गिवन आउट इज कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड। व्हाट इज नॉट रिक्वायर्ड इन एनारोबिक रेस्पिरेशन, एनारोबिक में किसकी जरूरत नहीं होती, ग्लूकोज, ऑक्सीजन सॉरी। व्हाट हेल्प द इंसेक्ट्स ब्रीथ इन, इंसेक्ट्स किसकी हेल्प से ब्रीथ करते हैं, स्पैरिकल्स। व्हाट ट्रांसपोर्ट ऑक्सीजन टू एवरी पार्ट ऑफ द बॉडी, कौन करता है, ब्लड। नाउ द एक्सचेंज ऑफ ऑक्सीजन एंड कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड बिटवीन एयर, ब्लड एंड बॉडी टिश्यू इज नोन एज respiration. The dash is commonly called windpipe. What is the scientific name of windpipe? Trachea. The two type of cellular respiration we discuss in this chapter, aerobic and anaerobic. Aerobic in the presence of oxygen, anaerobic in the absence of oxygen. Most vertebrates have the lungs because we discussed chapter about the respiration. Fishes respire through gills. Fishes में क्या होते हैं? Gills. The air of alveoli. Alveoli के अंदर की air को क्या बोलेंगे? Alveolar air. Alright students. So this is your book activity. Very simple. I hope you do this book exercise means fill-ups and tick the correct by yourself. Okay. मुझसे पहले आपने आंसर टिक किए होंगे. I hope. Alright students. So from this your chapter 9 is finished. I hope you clearly understand this chapter and do your book exercise only in your book, and you got notes and question answer on every Friday in the form of PDF. So do keywords and question answer only in your notebook and read the notes for your reading material, and do book exercise in your book only. I hope you understand. Thank you for watching.